Hey, hello, hi, what is up, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm returning to readings on this channel, which is cool. And actually, it feels right, so that's great. I'm just gonna walk you guys through it. This is a love reading, if you couldn't tell from the title. The way I'm gonna do this is I previously, before I turned on the camera, shuffled from my Romance Angels deck. So there's 4 cards from this deck in each pile, and then I'm going to clarify each one with as many tarot cards that want to come out. I know usually people do tarot first, but I did this type of reading for myself and it actually turned out way more accurate than any other reading I've really done for myself. They've all been accurate, but this one just seemed like I could piece it together better. Maybe it's just my brain. And then we're going to just get some extra messages from the Love Oracle deck. And then at the very end, if I remember, hopefully, we're going to do a yes or no question with the pendulum. I will walk you through the entire thing. This is how it's going to be set up. I know some people like to see the cards. I don't think I'm going to do that yet, but if people like this but also want to kind of see the cards for at least like a few seconds, then that's fine. I will hold up the cards, I'll show you everything so you know that I'm like, and I'll try and get me shuffling the cards on camera. It's just my camera's really old and shit, so it only has half an hour of film time on it, so it's going to be quite short for now. Then I'm going to get a new camera this summer and I'll be able to make these as long as I want them to be, basically. So I'm going to show you the groups now, and you just go ahead and you pick which one you feel most drawn to. If you don't know how to pick, you literally just, usually what I do is whichever one my eye goes straight to without even like thinking about it is usually the one I feel most drawn to. However you do it, that's fine. So on the left, our first group is rose quartz, our second group is amethyst, our third group is snowflake obsidian, and the fourth group is cherry stone. Okay, we're gonna get into group 1. Okay, so this group is the rose quartz. If you don't know, this is a great crystal for love, self-love, any kind of love, basically. There's a lot more to it. I'm not gonna go into descriptive detail, but I've got your cards here, and I love these cards because when I pull them out in a group of numbers, you know what I mean. It kind of tells a story. It's kind of similar with tarot, but you know what I mean. So your first card is retreat. So I'm going to put them a bit separate over here. Wedding, soulmate, and let your friends help you. So I'm going to go into depth as much as I can without my camera dying on me about what these cards are telling me. So right now you guys could be in separation with this retreat card being first. It's also possible that you are the one taking a step back or needing to take a step back and loving someone from a distance, in a sense. I do see clearly with wedding and soulmate that this is a divine connection. It's a literal storm outside. I'm so happy right now. I have to contain this. So we have wedding, soulmate. So it's clear that this connection isn't one-sided or here for no reason, or even karmic. It doesn't seem karmic to me. That's not the vibes I'm getting. But there might be a tiny bit of a rough patch right now. And then the last card with let your friends help you. This is telling you that during this retreat or separation or whatever it is that's going on between you and this person, to lean on your friends, to not isolate yourself, to listen to other people's advice, but ultimately to trust yourself and just kind of go out and do stuff with friends and stuff. Not to distract yourself, but more so to it's kind of like a self-care act. It's raining, I'm burning, what is... Okay, so wedding, I do see that after this retreat there will be like a kind of reconciliation, and I'm not trying to say that, just say it for the sake of saying it, but yeah, there will be some kind of like reconciliation. And if you were wondering if this is a divine connection, then yes, it is. I do see that right now you are feeling kind of rough, and that's normal. So let's try get into the tarot. I'm just gonna try clarify each card. So if we clarify retreat with as many tarot cards that want to come out too. Okay, I love when they come out. Okay, I'm gonna read, like, this is a new deck and it has like different explanations in the book, and I'll say what I think, but I'll also read that out just in case it's a bit different for everyone. So the first card that came out for clarifying retreat is 6 of Coins and 10 of Cups. So if you don't know anything about tarot, 10 of Cups is like one of the best cards you can get that is a minor arcana. So it means like ultimate happiness, ultimate love, ultimate good ending kind of thing. So this kind of clarifies what I was saying with there's going to be reconciliation, this retreat is like for a reason, you know, this separation. So with 6 of Coins, I'm seeing it's like there's a 50-50 energy here. It's like a little bit of imbalance right now, which is why there's a retreat. So you have to, how do I put this? Be careful, and by be careful I mean be wary of the entire situation. I'm not saying there's any deceit going on, but don't jump ahead, don't think things without confirming things. And this is hard when you're not in communication, if that's the case, but I think things are going to be revealed to you that are good, and you're going to be like, I literally thought the opposite was happening. So retreat is also like sit back and kind of just let things like happen for you. Also, yes, my hair is wet. Yes, I just got out of the shower. I always film after I come out of the shower. I just feel good. Okay, leave me alone. Also, if my boob pops out, I'm really sorry. So I do see things are good. They're gonna be good. Just right now, you have to stop jumping to conclusions and, you know, assuming things and overthinking. And I don't even know how I can give this advice because that's all I fucking do, so you're not alone in that. But let's clarify wedding. Boy, it is. Oh, okay, great. We got 2 major arcana. I love major arcana. I'm gonna grab the book for this because with major arcana cards in this deck, which is the movie tarot deck, I'm obsessed with it. And I had this idea and someone stole it, but it's fine. It comes with quotes from the films that are used on the major arcana. So you have the Devil and Judgment. So I see that this person could be in a third party connection, have some kind of toxic attachment. People say addiction, that's quite a heavy word to use, even though that is what the Devil card means technically. But just like a toxic attachment to something, to someone, you know, it could be to anything, so just take it how it resonates. But the Judgment card, see, with the Judgment card, it's always a very 50-50 energy. I just want to read the quotes. Okay, so the Devil, let's go to the Devil card. The Devil card quote is, I'm not going to drain you completely, you're going to turn to me. Why? Because I don't think you're worthy of human blood. So obviously it's not a very sincere kind of thing, but the major arcana also comes with a little life lesson. They put, ego can lead us astray when we see ourselves as not enough. So to get to this wedding, this ultimate reconciliation, this commitment that you want, this person has to let go of their attachments and their toxic or karmic, you know, attachments and lessons, but you also have to be careful of your ego, and you also have to get rid of your beliefs that you aren't enough. The second that you start to believe that you're enough, this person is going to start seeing that and kind of leveling up in a sense. Not even like, it's not on purpose, right? So it's not like, oh, I'm good enough and now this person is gonna act. It's more an energy kind of thing. The second you change your energy to believe that you are good enough, this person's energy shifts because they feel it, especially because this is a divine connection. They're going to feel it 10 times more than, you know, just a random kind of connection. So let's try find Judgment. Actually, I love that this came out because the quote makes a lot more sense than just the Judgment card. The quote is from Kill Bill, if you didn't know. looked dead, didn't I? But I wasn't. Actually, Bill's last bullet put me in a coma. A coma I was to lie in for 4 years. When I woke up, I went on what the movie advertisements refer as a roaring rampage of revenge. And the life lesson is never give up. A fire can be relit even of its own accord. Never give up. And the first line of the quote is looked dead, didn't I? So if you're literally, this is making so much sense. I love my job so much. Shut the fuck up. Okay. I love when tarot lines, I love it. It's a big, oh, listen. Okay, I just love when the shit adds up. Okay. Right now, you are feeling like this connection is dead. You want to give up. You don't feel like things are going to work out. You're scared. You have so many, I feel like this is my pile. You feel like things just won't work out. You know what I mean. But the judgment and the devil is saying, yes, there are lessons here that need to be learned, and push through the final obstacles to get to this wedding. Wedding is just a form of commitment, basically, is what the card means. It doesn't actually mean wedding. Okay, you know what I mean. But the judgment is saying, don't give up. If you give up hope, that's when you start to attract different things. So have faith that things are going to work out for you. It doesn't mean for both of you, but for you. And if that means that you two are going to work out, which clearly it does, then the faith is what's going to bring this in. I feel like you have learnt your lessons and your person has learned most, but they have a few more. I don't want to put labels on anything, and please don't make this resonate if, by force, but it could be a twin connection. And I'm just saying that because in twin flame connections, there's a lot of complications. And like I said, this energy is very far from karmic for me, and I pride myself of being able to tell if things are soulmate, karmic, or twin. I have a twin, so this is why I'm thinking this is probably my pile. But the judgment, the 10 of cups, it all makes sense to me. So I hope I'm explaining this well enough. This is why I don't do speaking readings like as a service, because I ramble and don't make sense. Let's verify soulmate. Can I verify? Clarify soulmate, please. Clarify soulmate. I hate when the cards say forever. Can we clarify soulmate? Can you clarify soulmate, please? Can we clarify soulmate, please? Can we clarify the soulmate card, please? One more card. Clarify soulmate. Clarify soulmate. Can we clarify soulmate? No. Can we please just clarify soulmate? Okay, 4 cards came out. To be honest, this card didn't make any sense to me, so I'm just going to put it back. Like, it just didn't feel right when it fell out, and I've got to trust my intuition. So 3 cards fell out, and they're all major arcana. You guys are probably twin flames. I'm just gonna... If you're not twin flames, you are definitely soulmates. There is no karmic energy here whatsoever, which is an amazing thing. So trust me when I say, from experience, twin flame soulmate energy, twin flame soulmate separation is worth it. Like, there's a point to it. It's very painful. I get it, but okay, I love it. I love you guys. Like, this is a good pile. I love this pile. I love when things make sense. I definitely think this is my pile, but anyways. So we have the High Priestess, the Empress, and the Lovers. So with the High Priestess and the Empress, it's clear that this person sees you in a very... They put you on a pedestal, and that's not necessarily healthy, but they have put you on a pedestal. They see you as like their wish fulfillment kind of thing. You know, you are the one technically with the power right now, and Lovers kind of does exactly what I needed the cards to do. Clarifies this connection, that it's divine, that it could be twin or soulmate. let me grab the booklet for the quotes and life lessons. So, High Priestess first. The quote is, "My whole life is a dark room, one big dark room. Life lesson, trust what you know and take time to work out who you can trust." This is such a twin card when you think about it. Sorry, I don't want to put labels on it, and I definitely don't want to mislead people into thinking that the connection is twin if it's just soulmate, but like, you know, take what resonates. It's your choice, your role to discern here, but lessons need to be learned in twin connections, and they suck, but they're there for a reason, and I promise you that from experience. You or your partner, or both, if you're twins, you're going to be mirroring a lot, so both of you could be in a dark place right now mentally. This is literally my card, my deck, my group, fuck. I feel like I'm reading for myself right now. Trust can be easily broken in connections when there is separation, even if it's for a reason. So I feel like you guys are gonna be, you're in this High Priestess energy of darkness and fear and confusion and distrust, but you are working to, it's like you are working towards this love's energy, because this is the order it came out in, the High Priestess, the Empress, the Lovers. So it came out in this way. So you're in this energy right now, and then next is the Empress, finally is the Lovers, which makes sense with wedding. So let's go to the Empress. The quote is, "A woman too must make the barren land fruitful. She must make life grow where there is no life. The life lesson is true acceptance and wealth come from within and can easily extend outwards." Again, such a twin flame situation going on here. It's all about you. It's all about within. It's all about self-love. The Lovers is even about self-love as well. And your fucking crystal is about self-love. So it's about internally, the work you're doing, the healing. I feel this is definitely my pile. I'm going to say it 100 times. I feel it. I feel like the worst is over for your healing. I don't know about your person, but I'm reading your energy. Your healing, I feel like you've done a lot of good work. I do feel like there is maybe a little bit more to do, but I don't feel like it's going to be that heavy. I feel like you've gone through the worst, and I feel like this connection has gone through the worst bits, you know? So right now, it's more about you putting yourself first, you being in your energy, you being, you know, your first priority. And for me, I went through this whole phase of, by doing that, I have to be completely away and separate, and I took time away and I was the one who ran. And that's not the case. You can be in communication with this person, you guys can, you know, be building this foundation, but you still have to be putting yourself first in this situation. So then let's go to the Lovers. It's one of my favorite films, Brokeback Mountain, by the way. Anyways, if the doorbell goes, the quote is, "The truth is, sometimes I miss you so much I can hardly stand it." Guys, you're gonna marry this person. Quote me on that, only if it happens, not if it doesn't happen. Don't quote me if it doesn't happen. The life lesson is, only we can make the right choices for ourselves, but we must live with the consequences. Your person is realizing that, you know, if they're the ones in this third party or this addiction or whatever that is, or this toxic attachment, they're realizing it. It's going to take a little bit of work to get there, but you're ultimately going to have this 10 of Cups, this commitment. And by if you're in a twin connection especially, what's going to happen is the second you raise your vibration, they have no choice but to heal and raise theirs. Like, if one twin heals, the other one has to heal. That's how it works. It doesn't always mean that they come together, but that's just their life, you know, that's how it works, the connection. So by you taking this power and being in your power, it's gonna lead to this ultimate lover's energy and this commitment and reconciliation. And if you're even just looking for, do they miss me? The answer is very clearly yes. So let's do the last one. Let's clarify, let your friends help you. With as many cards that want to come out. Let your friends. Okay. Oh my god, you guys have literally mainly major arcana. This is such a heavy like twin thing that I'm feeling. But so we have Temperance and the Fool. So let's put them here. So I feel like with the Fool, before I read the book, that with the Fool, I'm feeling like sometimes you get in this energy of being a little bit gullible, like you're very full of fear, and I relate to that, which is why I think this is probably my pile as well. And you're looking for all these answers and they're not showing, but then Temperance is here and it's like, get into this balanced energy so that all this good stuff can happen. And by doing that, you lean on your friends, you go out with your friends, you talk to your friends. If you're friends with psychics, ask them, obviously with their permission, but like, you know, if you're that close, but get these answers, watch these tarot readings. You're safe to do it. It's not a desperate energy in my opinion. I mean, when in separation, I was doing it every day. I was watching reading after reading and asking everyone, you know, intuitive questions, and he still came back. So to me, it's not a desperate energy. As long as the mind isn't in the desperate energy, your actions are in the same energy as that. So like I was doing it out of me, out of I need this clarification, these answers, because otherwise I'll melt down. And it doesn't mean I need it from him, and it doesn't mean that I am desperate for him. It just means I want answers. I need to know what's going on kind of in me as well. Like if you're unsure about yourself, what's going on in you, twin connections are very hard and confusing, and you may question yourself a lot. And so getting this clarification isn't a bad thing. You just need to come into more balance. And yeah, let's read the quotes and life lessons. So we have the Fool. Mama always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. The life lesson is each person's experience is different, so enjoy your unique journey. I love that. And then we have Temperance. Okay, so the quote is, I have to remind myself that some birds aren't meant to be caged, and when they fly away, the part of you that knows it was a sin to lock them up does rejoice. But still, the place you live in as much is that much more drab and empty that they're gone. The life lesson is get back to the center, away from extremes, to restore well-being and harmony. If you guys are in separation right now, you have to find this home and love and emotion within yourself. It's kind of like the quote, if you love someone, set them free, and if they're meant for you, it will come back. And that's what's going to happen. That's what's happening right now. If you're already in if you're not in separation, there may be a separation, but clearly you're going to be okay in the end. It's just something that you need to work through. If you're already in separation, things will get better and come back together, but you have to restore this balance and self-love within you. And if you have just come out of the separation, it's okay to be distrusting of this person, because separation causes that in any connection, but you still need to be focusing on yourself and have that faith that things will work for you to reach this commitment. So let's just pull some final cards from the Love Oracle deck. I'm just gonna get 2. So that's one more card. Okay, cute. So we have Ernest Hemingway and Albert Einstein. I'm gonna read them out. So Ernest Hemingway says, treasure those seconds when you felt your heart beating. Don't allow any tourist into your own private Paris. To love someone and mean it is a rare and valuable thing. Objects in a mirror are closer than they appear. The distance between two objects is always relative. The simplest things are sometimes the most complex. This is definitely my pile. When we go through hard things, we always say we want something more simple, more easy, but you don't. Why would you want simple and easy? There is no depth to that. There is no, that's surface level bull crap, okay? So it's hard, but it's gonna be worth it in the end. And this Ernest Hemingway is telling me that you need to act out of love. When there is distrust, when there is separation, when things happen, when there is a toxic attachment with the other person, anger, resentment, these things, they all build up, and you need to let go of these things. And it's hard, trust me, believe me. I'm working through that myself right now. It's hard, but you can do it. And once you do, this is when things are going to start to get better for you. But you have to focus on your healing. And this doesn't mean you have to stop talking to this person or stop loving this person or, quit communicate. It's nothing along those lines. It's just focus on you whilst they're around, if that's the situation. So now I want you to think of a yes or no question, and I'm going to use my pendulum to answer it. So think of it, and I'm going to do it now. Okay, that's a very small yes. So whatever you asked, it is a yes. If this reading resonated for you, please feel free to book a reading with me. Below is my website, email, or Twitter. You can contact me for any of those. My price list, however, is just on my website and my Twitter. And the type of readings that I do, they're usually written, however. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, please feel free to hit me up there, tell me below if it resonated, and I hope to see you in the next video. Hi group number 2, welcome to your reading. Let me just have some. God, that is so good. Okay, you guys chose the amethyst. This is one of my new crystals that I got like 2 weeks ago. I love it, it's gorgeous. Amethyst is usually, it is used for love as well, but look up those properties. So we have 4 of the cards here. So we have finances and career, romantic feelings, passion, and healing family issues. So group 1 felt like a twin flame connection. There's going to be 2 types of things going on here. I'm feeling half of you will be in a karmic situation, half of you will be in a very rough patch in a twin flame connection. Either way, let's get into it. We'll go straight to the tarot and we will ask to clarify each card. So can we clarify finances and career, please? Okay, wow. Cool. Okay, these cards came out for the first group too, so it kind of makes sense. So with finances and career anyways, I'm feeling that one or you or this person that you're connected to, there are external issues. It doesn't just have to be finances, and especially with healing family issues last, which I'll get more into depth about, there are definitely external issues happening, whether that's something that is being healed or needs to be healed. But anyways, let's get into it. So we have 6 of coins and judgment. So this is the movie tarot deck, and when a major arcana comes out, I like to read from the booklet because they have quotes and little life lessons that normal tarot doesn't have. So I'm just going to go to judgment real quick and get you that quote and life lesson that it has for you. Okay, the quote is, "Looked dead, didn't I? But I wasn't. Actually, Bill's last bullet put me in a coma. A coma I was to lie in for 4 years. When I woke up, I went on what the movie advertisements refer to as a roaring rampage of revenge. The life lesson is never give up. A fire can be relit even of its own accord." So, with the 6 of coins and judgment, there is a heavy energy, and this definitely feels a lot heavier than group 1. If you're in a twin flame connection, and I'm not going to say put that label on something if you are unaware of the connection that you're in and what it is, not everything needs a label. But if you know you're in a twin flame connection, you guys are at the roughest point probably. Group 1, is the coming down from the roughest point. When there are stages in twin connections, you know, it's like this, you're on a high when you first meet usually, and then things start to crash, and then you reach a very low point. And from here, it can go several ways. It can go very high again, as in, you know, come back from separation and things are healed and fixed, or you can both choose to go separate ways. It's more up and down than that. Separation happens often. There are outside, you know, forces that disrupt connections like this, but I think you guys are at this low point right now. I've been there, I get it, it's really rough, and it's really hard to see clearly and think clearly as well. So I feel like this is what this is about. The Six of Coins is like there's a distrust in this person right now, and almost a distrust in yourself, but with judgment. And that quote in particular, which is what I love about this movie tarot deck, because it gives you a different perspective, is that what was once dead can still be revived. Which is a beautiful thought. And plus the fact that a flame is being used here in the life lesson, you know, a flame can be relit. You know, we could pertain that to, is that the right word? I don't think that's the right word. It sounds right. Anyways, to twin flames. So I'm gonna try and let's clarify romantic feelings. So let me just go over these cards first. With romantic feelings and passion, it's very clear that this is not one-sided. You two definitely have a connection. You two definitely have, you know, feelings for each other. I do feel like your person right now, this other person, is quiet on those feelings and closed off and possibly in denial, and doesn't like to show their emotions as much as you do. With healing family issues, I'm definitely seeing, you know, childhood trauma being something here, whether that's for you or for them. But this is kind of the blockage right now, and once that heals, things will be getting better for you. But let me just clarify romantic. That was too many. Let's do it again. Let's clarify romantic feelings. Okay, one more. Just clarify romantic. Okay, cool. Okay, so we got the Hangman and the Sun in reverse. Yeah, you guys are definitely you're the going through it pile right now. So with the Hangman, this is the energy that your person is kind of taking up right now. One sec, let me just... Okay. So yeah, this is the energy your person is taking right now, the Hanged Man. I'm gonna get this is Major Arcana again. Major Arcana keeps coming out for these piles, which is great because I love the Major Arcana. So the Sun in reverse isn't even a bad card because it's the Sun, it's ultimate happiness. So in reverse, it's still happiness, just it's not so obvious and it's not so, you know, like there, out there kind of thing, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. So the Hangman quote is, "I would leave just after the next to last song and the film would just go on forever. The life lesson is let go. Trying to accelerate along an incorrect path may be a fruitless distraction." So right now your person might be feeling like their feelings for you aren't beneficial, in the sense that they feel this might go nowhere, hence the Sun in reverse. They're feeling like, although they have feelings for you, it could be a different situation for everyone. It could be that some of them think that you don't have the same feelings. If they know you have the same feelings, they could be like just whirling in doubt and, you know, not, you know, just denial. But ultimately they're confused and they're stuck in their own life in general, not just with you. And if I feel, this is a message I just heard, but if they're acting on social media that they are okay, they're not. You know, like as if everything's going incredible, things aren't. So it's kind of like a mask they're putting on over this. They feel like they need to let go of you, but I don't know if they will. I don't think you will. So let's see where this is going. Let's do the Sun. So the quote is, "Reverend Mother, sorry, I couldn't help myself. The hills were beckoning, the sky was so blue today, everything was so green and fragrant, I had to be a part of it. The life lesson is recognize and nurture the places and relationships where your light can shine." So this, I think, is for you. Think about if this person truly makes you happy, if they're truly right for you, and if this situation makes you happy. The thing is in separation, the situation doesn't make us happy, and the person doesn't make us happy. That doesn't mean that person in general has never made you happy or could never make you happy. It's just a lot of confusion. And you're in this low point because you are both focusing on the negatives of this connection, and it's really hard not to when things are just negative, especially in our external world as well, with like finances and career and family issues here. So you're being asked to focus on changing your mindset, because I feel like these external issues may not even be fixable right now for you or them. So both of you need to be changing your mindset. Once one of you does, the other one probably will too. And if they don't, that's most likely a karmic. But these relationships are still necessary in our lives. So let's clarify passion. Let's clarify passion. Okay. Oh my god, please. Let's clarify passion. That was like 100 cards, but thank you. Let's clarify passion. Everything keeps falling off. Let's clarify passion. Oh my god. Can you just come out? Okay. If this doesn't come out, okay, there's only one card coming out. So we have the 7, I forgot to show them, I'm sorry. We have the 7 of coins. It's obvious what's going on here for me. 7 of coins is this idea that this person is having issues with money again, so that's coming up again. But also there's this idea that they're not good enough for you, or they don't have a stable foundation for you, and you need that, and they want to give you that, but they don't have it. So instead of attempting to get it, they're giving up, kind of thing, because they have a lot of feelings for you, and that's true. There's no avoiding it, and I feel like it will hit them very soon. It does feel like it's going to hit them very soon, how they feel for you. It's just a matter of what they fucking do with it, you know? So let's clarify healing family issues. Let's clarify healing family issues. Like why? Like why are 100 coming out? Healing family issues. Okay. One card came out. Okay. Cool. So we have the 10 of coins and the 10 of cups in reverse. This is a heavy energy. 2 10s. 10 is this idea of completing a cycle. So this is definitely a karmic cycle, whether you're in a twin relationship or a karmic relationship, because the two energies can sometimes get confused. So make sure you discern and you know what you're in. Please don't think karmic is your twin. That is the worst possible thing you could do. But 10 is this idea of a cycle coming to an end. So that's what's happening here. This karmic cycle is coming to an end, and I don't know where it's leading. But let's read up. So 10 of coins is like this confusion and this idea of not being enough and not having enough is going to come to an end for them, which is great. And they may be, and they're probably the ones that needs to heal these family issues. Once that's healed, things will start to look better for them in their external world. So money will be coming in, their job will be great. You know, this, that. Things are going to be getting better for this person eventually, but I feel a very stubborn energy from them. And 10 of Cups in reverse. 10 of Cups is like ultimate happiness as well. It's like the sun. It's like your two ultimate happiness cards are in reverse. There are two situations that I'm feeling. If you're in a karmic relationship, it's time to fuck off. Like, just leave. Like, literally, girl. If you don't leave, I'll leave for you. You know? That's what's kind of happening here. You're not gonna learn anything else. This was purely for growth, learning. And yeah, this person does have feelings for you, and you definitely have feelings for them. But that's just how life works, and if you're meant to be together, you'll be together, kind of thing. Because look, they still came out. They still mean happiness in reverse. It's just not as happy as you could be. So why would you want that, you know? The other situation is, this is the, like I said, the low in the twin connection. Like I said, you know, you have the high when you meet, you go into your lows when you're healing, and then you either choose two pathways. You choose to separate for good, or you choose to work and fix things and be together when you're healed. And if you're in this low, you're wondering, how do I put this? How do I put it into words? If you're in this low, you're not able to clearly see the future, even if you're an intuitive or reader or whatever it is. You're not able to see where this can go, the happiness it can lead you to. It's unclear. Things are very unclear. And I heard before, and I forgot to say, Spirit is hiding a lot of things from you, especially if you're in a twin connection. They're hiding a lot of things from you that need to be hidden right now. I was at this point a few weeks ago, and it got better for me and the connection, kind of. So it's like very undecided right now. It's very 50-50 energy. Let's get some final cards from the Love Oracle deck, and let's see what... That's too many. Okay, wait, hold on. One came out. Let's take that one. Bro, okay, cool. So we have Joan of Arc and Marie Antoinette. So let's read these. Only settle for eternity. Love and faith will defeat violence. Be not afraid of fire and arrows or anything that may come. I love that. Be the dessert, not the entree. No man is worth losing your head over. See all, hear all, love all, forget all. Yeah, these make a lot of sense. This Joan of Arc one is saying, don't settle for this unhappiness. If you're in stagnancy, separation, unhappiness, you either choose right now to move on, or you come forward. Get rid of the ego, get rid of the pride, you come forward, you attempt to fix things, and if this person isn't willing, then you leave. You know? They'll learn their lessons. And don't be afraid of what's going to happen, because there is happiness coming for you. Just right now, I feel like it's distorted and you can't see it clearly. So yeah, don't be afraid. Things are going to get better. It's just maybe, you know what, just not in the way that you think, which isn't even a bad thing. Like, I know when readers say that, people are like, fuck, like, ugh. But actually, it's good, because like I got told that and then something good happened. I was like, and it was definitely not in the way I thought, but I was like, you know? So, and then this one is like, yeah, don't lose your head over this situation. And it's hard to say that when it's all consuming, but it's definitely not worth losing your head over it. See all, hear all, love all, forget all. Act out of love, that way you will, you know, not out of anger or resentment or this low energy and vibration. Otherwise you'll just not receive technically what you want or deserve. Forget and forgive. It's kind of like, forgive this person and yourself for this low, and that way you'll be able to accelerate upwards. So now we're gonna do a pendulum yes or no. So I want you to think of a yes or no question when it comes to this situation, this person, and we'll see what it says. We're going to do it now. So think of that question. Okay, that's a yes. And that's a stronger yes than the first group, even though the first group was very positive, but it depends what questions you're asking. So that was a strong yes. I just heard, should I move on? So if some of you asked that, that was a big yes. So don't worry if it wasn't your question, but that came through big time. Extra clarification for some of you. That one was very direct and shorter and to the point. But if you guys enjoyed this reading, which I hope you did, feel free to tell me how it resonated in the comments, and or book a reading with me, a personal reading. You can hit me up on my Instagram, email, Twitter, or my website, but I only have my prices and types of readings listed on my Twitter and website. They will be in the description below. Yeah, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Hello group 3, welcome to your reading. So you guys chose the Snowflake Obsidian, which is actually one of my favorite crystals, and it was a gift from someone very close to me. So this crystal means protection, mainly. Look up the other ones if you want. So we have your 4 cards here. We have Unrequited Love. Don't freak out, we'll get to it. New Love. Love Yourself First. And Make the Effort. So in these first 4 cards, I'm seeing that you were in a relationship in the past, or you've just gotten out of one that wasn't very equal or fair, or you're in separation with someone and you're hoping to be together again. I'm just trying to pick up the energies. We'll get into if that's possible, but this inequality is not good for you, and you know that deep down, even if you love this person. So you guys are separated, or you have just come out of a relationship. Anyways, then we have new love. So this is either a new chapter in love with this person, but I'm feeling it's definitely 50-50, so that's definitely an option, or someone completely new coming in. It doesn't feel like a completely new person, but it could be a friend, a secret admirer, someone else, just someone else that you know. And then Love Yourself First is telling me that this inequality caused you to have a lack of love for yourself, and so that's why there's a little bit of hurt here. Aside from if you've broken up, obviously there's going to be a bit of pain surrounding that, but you are definitely needing to put yourself first in this situation and then make the effort. I'm seeing that if there someone comes towards you, or someone new enters your life, or there's a new cycle in your love life, that you need to make as much effort as the other person, and they need to make as much effort as you. So maybe you were the one who was being, unfair, or not giving the same back, and you want to. So that's what I'm getting from this, but we're gonna go straight to the movie tarot, and we're gonna figure out what is going on. So let's get this clarified. Let's clarify Unrequited Love, please. We'll see. Okay, 3 cards. I mean, that's not too much. We'll go with it. We have 10 of Wands. We have 5 of Cups, yeah, and 2 of Wands. Indecision, hurt, pain. There's a lot going on here. I'm feeling this relationship that you were in, or if you're in a separation or whatever it is, it's just not fair to you. It's like there's this happiness and there's this love, but it's at a price, and that's just not, how love should be. And with the 5 of Cups, you were definitely feeling left out in the cold, and it was like this person had so much in front of them and they kind of just didn't do anything about it. And then the 2 of Wands is like this indecision and this needing for something else, like looking for something else, like this wasn't what this person could handle at this point in their life. So let's look at let's look at let's clarify new love. Okay, let's clarify new love. Too many cards. Let's clarify new love. Oh my god, like literally too many cards. I just need like one more. My ring keeps falling off and it's annoying me. New love. Okay, cool. Whew. Okay. Yeah, this could be, okay. Wow. Okay. Heavy energies, but fixable energies. So like pile 1 was this energy where it was like definitely twin flames, but it was on the up. It hit the worst peak and it's going up. The second pile was more so they've just hit the low, kind of, you know, whether it's twins or a karmic or whatever it was, because I got mixed energies. This one, I'm not really feeling labels, so I don't think I'm gonna mention them, really. I feel like there's 2 people that you could be interested in, something along those lines. This just could be the past person and a new person coming in that it says, but this new love is gonna come in after your tower moment. Or after your relationship. This new chapter could come after your relationship has a tower moment. If you've already had that tower moment, this could be where things are attempting to get better, but it's gonna take some time. The tower, oh here, I can read the quotes. So major arcana cards in this movie tarot deck come with quotes and life lessons that other decks don't. So I love to read them when I get them. So the quote for the tower is, "And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers. And you will know I am the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon you." The life lesson is starting on the wrong foot or acting without the right support leads to a rocky outcome. Okay. With that life lesson, I love this because it gives you a different perspective on the card. Like the tower is, you know, when you read tarot, there's usually one specific way people usually read it, but I like that it gives you a different like thing to it. So with the tower and that life lesson on new love, don't rush into anything. And if you how do I put it? If you enter a new chapter on a rocky foundation, there's no choice but it having a rocky outcome. So the way you start is kind of like the way you end kind of thing. And then with the 4 of coins, it's like there's this juggling but also like this need for balance to come in. If I read, so there's like a lot of fear here, but also if this is a new chapter in with a person from the past, or a person you've already been with, or this person that you were struggling with, it's possible that this is just you staying in your comfort zone, and that's not good for you, or they're staying in their comfort zone, you're their comfort zone kind of thing, and either way, that's not what you want in a relationship. So let's clarify, love yourself first. Okay. It's a lot of earth energy, there's not much water energy. That's too many. One more for love yourself first. One more for you. One more for love yourself. Okay. Okay. So we have 5 of coins. 5 of coins. And the hangman. If you don't put yourself first and like prioritize your well-being, and you don't build a foundation on self-love in any connection, whether it's friends, family, relationship, you will end up in this hanged man energy. So let's get the quote for you guys. The hangman came in this second. This is a similar energy to the second pile, kind of. So if you felt drawn to that, check that one out too. Okay. I would leave just after the next to last song and the film would just go on forever. The life lesson is let go. Trying to accelerate along an incorrect path may be a fruitless distraction. So you have 2 5s, 1 10, 2 and 4, and then it's like 4 5. This loss, there's some kind of loss here that you went through. This loss has caused you to have a lack of faith in yourself and feel negatively about yourself, towards yourself, which is never a good thing. A relationship, a person, a friendship, a connection, nothing should be doing that to you, and it has. And so now you're in this hangman energy, and it might be you who's thinking there's no point in going forward. So like with this connection, it's very stuck, it's very back and forth. It's not as heavy as the second group, but alright, let's clarify, make the effort. Let's clarify. Okay, 3 cards, that's alright. So we have 4 of Wands, great. 9 of Coins and the Hermit. Okay, this is good, there's improvement. So the 4 of Wands is about celebration, love, happiness, you know, just like, you know, good things, all the good things. And let me just get for the Hermit. There's a quote. Okay, the quote for the Hermit is, perhaps he knew, as I did not, that the earth was made round, so that we would not see too far down the road. The life lesson is withdrawal, especially for spiritual reflection, can be a better way forward. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So we have the 4 of Wands, the 9 of Coins, and the Hermit. So with this 4 of Wands, love, happiness, and then the 9 of Coins, it's like achievement after waiting, after stagnancy, and then the Hermit is like retreating into your own energy to do healing and working on yourself. And all of this clarifying, make the effort, it's telling me that if you work on yourself, there's going to be a lot of abundance and happiness coming for you. This is a much clearer route for you once you start to make the effort for yourself. If you start working for yourself, kind of thing. Okay, so let's pull some final cards with the Love Oracle, just 2 cards. That's a repeated one from the first group, I think. There's a lot of repeating energy. I think everyone collectively is going through something similar. There's either upheaval or, you know, reconciliation, but it's very 50-50. So Ernest Hemingway, treasure those seconds when you felt your heart beating. Don't allow any tourists into your own private Paris. To love someone and mean it is rare and a valuable thing. Then we have Pablo Picasso. Oh, the first one was Ernest Hemingway. We have Pablo Picasso. Make seduction the greatest work of art. Begin all affairs with good intentions. Remember, it's not age, it's experience. So, as long as you have good intentions towards someone and yourself, there's like no harm can be done to you necessarily. As in, the loser is not going to be you. Like, there's always a possibility of getting hurt in any connection, but they're the ones who are going to get hit with the karma kind of thing. And then with this Ernest Hemingway, it's a very loving energy. It's very, it's almost like look back at the people you've loved and be grateful that you loved them and that you had that experience kind of thing. So overall, I'm feeling like there's a lot of destruction around past relationships, current relationships for you, or stagnant. Well, no, it doesn't feel like stagnancy. There's a lot of healing that you need to do. This is more, the second one was a lot of energy surrounding the person and like how they're not really needing healing, whereas this one is more about you needing healing, and once you heal you'll find something better. So now we're going to finally use the pendulum. I need you to think of a yes or no question about this connection or this person, and so think of it now and I'll just do it. Okay, that's a big no. Big no. So let's put that away. So this is your reading, guys. If you resonated or enjoyed it, please let me know down below. You feel free to book a reading with me. You can contact me via my email, my website, Twitter or Instagram. My price list and my reading list is only on Twitter and my website, however. So if you want to book, feel free to look there, contact me. And I hope you guys have a good day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Hello group 4, welcome to your reading. So you guys chose the cherry stone, which is actually one of my favorites. This is for healing anxiety, so I use it a lot. But it's a great crystal to get, actually, to like pick, to feel drawn to. So let's see what you guys have. Heart to heart conversations, past life relationship, release your ex, and flirt. Okay, so off the bat, you guys are in a deep connection with someone. I'm feeling they might be a bit flaky right now, but with this heart-to-heart conversations, there's going to be quick communication and some resolutions and some clarity. We'll clarify everything, but there's going to be honesty and it's going to be good. With past life relationship, yeah, divine connection, could be a soulmate. I'm feeling more soulmate. The first group was definitely a twin connection. The second one I think was karmic. The third one I didn't really get any labels, but this one feels more soulmate. Release your ex, could be a third party situation. They need to release this karmic connection, or could be you needing to heal from a past person, a past trauma. You know, it could be in a metaphor way. Same for them. They could need to heal past trauma, release someone. You know, when you're hurt from someone in the past, this could be what it's talking about. And then flirt, there's going to be a light-hearted energy coming in for both of you. And I need to clarify these to get more information for you. So we have heart-to-heart conversations. Let's clarify that. Heart-to-heart conversations for group 4. Oop, one card came out. And another card came out. Okay. So we have the 2 of coins and the Fool. So I feel like this person, yeah, was being flaky. There was something they weren't saying or admitting or telling you. Not even bad, it could just be them holding back their feelings and true emotions for you. And this 2 of coins is calling, like, it's like this imbalance of going back and forth kind of thing. But with heart-to-heart conversations, and like also the Fool, however, is like also light-hearted energy in this like flirting sense, and they don't want to go too deep into it, but they're going to be forced to. You might have pulled back. Their energy might be feeling it, so they might want to come back and kind of confess things. And the Fool is also like a new start, a new beginning. So I feel like that could be coming in for you guys after this heart-to-heart conversation. The 2 of coins is saying find balance. Don't go back and forth. If they're going to be honest, you be honest. You know, don't give and then not receive, but don't let them give and you not. Don't let them give and you not give. You know. Yeah, there's not much coming through. Let's get some stuff on the past life relationship, some clarification for this past. Okay, they both came out. Reverse. So we have 3 of Wands reverse and the Queen of Wands reverse. Actually, I forgot to. So I'm using the movie tarot deck, and with the major arcana, which we have the 4, they come with little life lessons and quotes from the movies. So if I can quickly find that and tell you guys what that says and see if we can pick up on some more. The quote is, "Mama always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. The life lesson is each person's experience is different, so enjoy your unique journey." This person thinks you're unique. That's what I'm seeing. But also, they've never been in a connection like this. I feel like it's overwhelming to them. I don't feel like I read on very deep relationships, and it doesn't feel that deep yet. But they're still overwhelmed by them being drawn to you. Okay. So With this Queen of Wands in reverse, I'm feeling like you're feeling a little unstable, but they view you very highly still. And there's a lack of foundation between you two right now, but there's a possibility for this to be built or rebuilt depending on the situation. Your Wands, it's like there has been disappointment in this connection, but this is coming to an end. I think because it's a past life connection, in your past lives together there's been a lot of karmic lessons you've had to learn, and so now like these are tying out. I doubt you're going to be able to see it, but there's a little tie around the three wands. So I feel like you guys are tying that, and you're just like, okay, now that karmic lesson is done, let's kind of move on, let's heal what we need to heal next and try to fix this. I'm not feeling like a specific ending. Like there's no complete reconciliation or complete disaster and you're separating, or there's none of that. It seems very up in the air right now. So let's clarify, release your ex. Let's clarify, release your ex. Let's clarify, release your ex. Okay, cool. Wow, okay. We have 5 of Swords and 6 of Swords. There was a lot of pain in the past, whether this is between the both of you, past people, for either of you. There's just been a lot of pain, a lot of direct energy, a lot of cutting strings between people, and hurt, a lot of anxiety, a lot of responsibility that was put on you, just like left for you to handle, and it was unfair. You could be scared, or they could be scared about this happening again in this connection. But I love this 6 of Swords because there is a little blue bird with a little envelope. So if you guys haven't been speaking, there's communication coming in, and with the Fool there's that imagery of speaking coming in again. You know, communication happening. And this could also represent, on Release Your Ex, it could represent your ex even coming back to apologize. It could represent you just kind of, you know, writing a letter to yourself and kind of being like, okay, now is the time to heal this. I forgive myself. I forgive this person. That's a great way to heal, actually, or to start to. And it's like things are going to get better for you and you don't see it right now, but they are. So let's clarify. Let's clarify that. Let's clarify that. Oh. The Star, that's great. I love the Star. This card for the Star is beautiful. Let's clarify this. Whoa, that flew. 3 of Coins. 3 of Coins. Okay. Foundations being rebuilt. I think there is a chance for reconciliation if you're in separation, and if you're not in separation and you're just having a rough patch, this is going to be rebuilt. You guys need to get into a lighthearted energy to rebuild this. The Star, they see you as, you know, like I said before, they see you as the Star. They see you as this beautiful thing. Miracles will be coming in for you. I think once you start to be lighthearted about yourself, it feels hard. It feels like there's a tug and pull. It feels like you're wanting to heal and you want things to get better, but there's something stopping you, and I feel like it just could be yourself. This person could be very quiet, but like I said, there is communication coming in for sure. There's a new start, and a foundation has the chance to be built. I feel like with group 2 and group 3, there wasn't much of a chance of reconciliation, even though there were feelings, and I feel like here there is a possibility. I don't know. I feel like it's very much out of your control. I feel like you kind of have to sit back and focus on healing these past things between the connection and you and your past to really move forward. Okay, we'll do some final pulls from the Love Oracle deck. Get some 2 cards, I think. Oh, Jesus. So we have Matahari. I love that name. Oh, okay. And Josephine Baker. So, Matahari says, always be ready for the performance of your life. Seduction is the most powerful currency. Your true friends see through your disguises. Josephine Baker says, you only need a bunch of bananas to make an impression. It's not about beauty, it's about luck and who loves you. Dance your way into immortal love. Yeah, dance your way. Comedy, bananas, like beauty, luck, performance. There's a light-hearted energy coming in. So there is this light-hearted energy, but you don't see it. And I think it's going to hit you at a very random moment. And I'm almost feeling this sick feeling, like you feel nauseous and you just want things to be better and you want to be happy and you want to be okay, but this is telling you will. And you want things to work out. And that's normal, that's valid. And I think it will. I think there's a possibility here. It's not for certain yet, but nothing in life is certain, so this makes so much sense with being the cherry stone, because that's like anxiety, so maybe that's why I'm feeling this nausea. Finally, we're gonna do a pendulum, yes or no. So I need you to think of a yes or no question right now, and we'll see what the pendulum says. No. The answer is no to your question. So that's your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it today. If this resonated, feel free to let me know down below. If you want to book a reading with me, you can either contact me on Twitter, Instagram, my website, or my email. However, my price and reading list is on my Twitter and website only. At least the updated versions. So I hope to see you guys in my next video, and I hope you have a really good day.